I know you see me typing the videos and everything, and then you see me moving and everything. Unfortunately, I'm in a wheelchair, and my legs jumping like that. So I still feel them, but I don't control them. So understand, I'm a floater. So when I speak these words and these gases get combined all up in my structure and the light comes out, it floats. I usually be above you. Now I'm just trying to meet you and greet you. So yes, you're back at the Hip Hop Historian. Like I told you, we carrying on black excellence regardless. I got this piece right here for all the people who don't understand hip hop. Let me break something down to you for a minute. Hip hop prided itself on originality. If you sounded, acted, or mimicked a style, you had a bad rap as a crab MC and had to fight for your right to party, G. AKA biting. I call it snake biting. But biting is not acceptable. It's not acceptable. Even rest in peace, Shock G made up a guy that said he liked to bite as a joke. It was Humpty Hump. But he wasn't finna say that on the mic and get props. Biting names and biting styles, that's not hip hop. It was banned by the graffiti artists across the globe. MCs don't have that much juice without the whole of hip hop. You need taggers, dancers, DJs, the fans, the MCs. That's who made up my art, not just beats and rhymes. What about yours? You don't know hip hop out there. You don't know the black. You don't know the God I love. You don't know hip hop. You don't know the God I love. Stay tuned. Here come the dope art, some more dope music, and some knowledge. The hip hop is story. Another serious joint.
Wet, but you ain't fucking with my ex. Man, these niggas pussy, they remind me of my fucking ex. Man, these niggas pussy, they remind me of my ex. Gang, 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 yeah. Don't give no fuck about these niggas at all. I got 30 in this bitch and I'm gon' blow till they gone. Don't give no fuck about these bitches at all. I put money over everything, gon' ball till I fall. Don't give no fuck about this money at all. I can wake up every day and just go buy what I want. Don't give no fuck about these haters at all. They pillow talking to these bitches and they fucking they saw. The boy who thought that shit was all rap, thought that shit was all cap. I've been in the kitchen whipping, I've been getting it all back. I've been moving all the packs. Man, these niggas all cap. Say say he wanna find that boy, your life never call me back. Niggas sneak this and hell, yeah, I'm hearing all of that. But I don't never see these niggas cause I be where the ballers at. And these niggas pockets flat. Try me and I'm popping that. No cocking back, I'm cocked back. Popping out his socks hat. Northside nigga, all I ever wanted was a check. In a bad bitch, in
So
the
masculinity is a problem because it is a condition where you will fight back, which is the number one thing that they never wanted. Where there are masculine men, there are safer environments. What do I mean? This whole toxic masculinity farce that people try to toss out here. The term toxic masculinity came from two Caucasian men, Shepard Bliss and Robert J. Stoller. What people perceive as masculinity is putting their hands on a woman. That's masculine. No, that's not what masculinity is. Masculinity would prevent a man from putting his hands on his woman. Masculinity protects the community. Masculinity raises and respects children. Masculinity secures women. Masculinity makes it to where you're not going to step over here and not get checked if you don't operate properly. That's what masculinity is. Toxicity is the opposite of masculinity. You can't even put those together. You never hear people talk about toxic femininity because the agenda is to make the man weak, because if you have weak men, you have women who are not going to be protected. Destroy them slowly but surely and make sure they don't have any men to protect them. Even though women can protect themselves, they shouldn't.
The black man provides more in a black home than just financial support. He provides direction, guidance, gratification, fulfillment, and discipline for our children. Those are the principles that are missing in our home today, which is why our children are savage in the streets. We see those children out there sometimes acting wild and uncivilized and disrespectful because they don't respect anyone, because we didn't teach them any respect. We didn't know how. And a lot of times we look at them and we say, yeah, they're out there doing this, and we act like that they dropped down out of the sky. But those are our children. We birthed them up out of our...
And now, the invisible woman in the conversation corner with DJ Dr. Who. Yes, we're back here with the conversation corner. Me, myself, DJ Dr. Who, and
the invisible woman.
Okay. Now, as we once told y'all before, we're going to keep the blackness and the realness going for you.
Period.
So who you got that's so special and black today?
Oh yeah, I got 3 special black great people that we gonna talk about. The first one is James Earl Jones, born January 17, 1931, is an American actor. He has been described as one of America's most distinguished and versatile actors for his performances in film, television, and theater, and one of the greatest actors in American history. Jones' voice has been praised as a stirring basso profundo that has lent gravel and gravitas to his projects, including live action acting, voice acting, and commercial voiceovers. Plus, I loved him in Coming to America.
King Jaffe Jaffa.
I'm trying to tell you.
But James Earl Jones is Darth Vader. And he was crucial on Conan. He was the villain in Conan. That's when he was
I
still
remember
young.
Conan too. He was young too. Then.
Yeah, he was still young.
Okay, so moving on, we got my girl Shaka Khan. Shaka
Khan.
Marie Stevens, born March 23rd, 1953, better known as her stage name, Shaka Khan, is an American singer. Her career has spanned more than 5 decades, beginning in the 1970s as the lead vocalist of the funk band Rufus. Known as the Queen of Funk, Khan was the first R&B artist to have a crossover hit featuring a rapper with "I Feel For You."
Because I love you.
Khan has won 10 Grammy Awards and has sold an estimated 70 million records worldwide.
Chi-Town Shaka.
She a beast.
Shaka Khan. Shaka Khan.
I'm trying to say it.
Ooh.
And last but not least,
Sweet thing.
my boy Sidney Poitier, born February 20th, 1927, passed away January 6, 2022, was a Bahamian and American actor, film director, and diplomat. In 1964, he was the first black actor and first Bahamian to win the Academy Award for Best Actor. He received 2 competitive Golden Globe Awards, a competitive British Academy of Film and Television Arts Award, and a Grammy Award for Best Spoken Word Album. Poitier was one of the last major stars from the golden age of Hollywood cinema. That's a legend right there.
Oh man, him and Bill Cosby and Uptown Saturday Night, Let's Do It Again. Them still my favorite movies on the black actor side. See, we need some more movies like that when we were superheroes in the flesh.
These movies too low budget now.
Two hateful plots. Well, you know how we do at the Conversation Corner. That's it, that's all. Holla black with your blackness, y'all.
Put a muzzle on that bitch.
We on the corner, man. Tuned into the Institutionalized Network. You're here with DJ Dr. Motherfucking Brew. And this is the news. The millions that rely on Medicaid, they're gonna get cut off soon. You know what I'm saying? They say it nice, but I just said it. So they say it'll get booted off the program. Because roughly 84 million people are covered by the government-sponsored program, which has grown by 20 million people since January, just before COVID-19 pandemic. So basically, there is one eye-opener for the kids. Even if the parents don't qualify because they're getting too much money and, you know, things like that, the kids are still covered. So for all those who was getting the benefits, I hope you got good and well, and but you lost because they're cutting you off. Now, let's go over here. Climate activists are taking companies to court. Oatly, Shell, Coca-Cola, and a couple of more. In 2021, a landmark case against Shell saw the big oil giant ordered to slash CO2 emissions by 45%. This paved the way for further litigations like ongoing efforts in the U.S. to bring Shell, BP, and Exxon to trial over their climate tactics of greenwashing. And you know why the U.S. able to take them to court and sue them? Because the United States don't own them companies. You must have missed the other episode. I'm always glad to tell you what I know, though. Just so you can grow. You know? Though? Live. They hope the oil companies will do what they supposed to do, but that's not a... They would have been did it if they was going to really do what they supposed to do. The companies that make and market plastics, which are delivered from fossil fuels, have been defending against the growing set of cases worldwide focused on them and the waste from their packaging of material. Remember, France was finding all kind of plastic in the lake just washing up on the beach. They don't even know where it came from. They even gave it a cute name, mermaid plastic. Ain't no mermaids. Alright. In July, it was a judge in California that granted preliminary approval for $10 million settlement against the single-serve coffee company, the little K-Cups. Yeah, they said they was recyclable. They not. So basically, they giving people, they just giving us whatever they want to, man. You know what I'm saying? And doing great marketing. This is a marketing game. It's all about just getting you to try a product. But we got this. And they'll tell you anything it does. It doesn't have to do it. I mean, it should, but it doesn't have to get marketed and sold. They'll find out about us later after we billionaires. And we'll give them 10 million when we made 300 billion off of them already. That's pocket change. Do you see? Now, sweetened-based Oatly, which advertises oats-based milk alternative as a result of less water processed to make the milk. But they also claim that it's great for you. But it doesn't live up to the standards. New York took them to court. They hit them with 3 lawsuits. Greenwashing. They see. Basically, what they're saying is that it's a lot of these companies out here lying, saying they're environmentally friendly. That's the term greenwashing, and they're not. It's just basically is that. And they're taking everybody to court. In Denmark, the European Union, biggest pork producer, Danish Crown, was hit with a lawsuit in 2021. They said their product is more climate friendly than you think. And it's not. They wouldn't even respond when notified by the people who did the study. They plead the 5th and they in Sweden. I'm just telling y'all the news, man. It seems like I'm making it up to me because it's funny as fuck, yo, that these people do all these things and then act like it's cool. Now, you know I gotta do my animals. I've been liking on my animals From duck vaginas to bumblebee sex, the amazing overlooked science of genitals. Reproductive organs throughout the animal kingdom are just about the craziest thing that's ever been described in science literature. Do you know, for example, that female ducks have complex vaginas that coil in the opposite direction of the male's equally complex penis, allowing them to pick and choose who can stick and move? Ain't that something? But also, a particular lucky species of the crane fly, they penis acts as a vibrator. So they didn't come up out of nowhere with the vibrator theory. It's animals that they studied, you know, just like all the other things that they study, you know, like sly as a fox, hungry like the wolf, you know what I'm saying? A big bad old lion, king of the jungle, or the king of the beast, a gorilla. You know what I'm saying? What's wrong with a bird's eye view? A bird's eye view. But don't even trip though. You know, you another fact before I get off my animals, the bees, the bumblebees, when they have sex, they die. But then it's a basic, like, all the men have different penises, but they only get to fuck one time with the queen, and it's a wrap. Life in the bee world. Would you want that one? Every time you want some cookies, you got the chromo. That's a rumble, boy. That's a rumble, boy. Yeah. So, keep your heads up, man. Watch out. Just be glad you don't have bumblebee sex. If you have any at all, you know, who knows. But anyway, North Korea, they got a double shot. Moment of silence for the dead. Because look, people dying over there from starvation. It's, man, Kim Jong-un, yeah, I don't know what dude looked like. He looked like a panda with half his head or something. Hopefully they gonna shoot no rockets at me. I had to throw some bombs back at him. But for real, they had a nice grain production, but it still wasn't enough to fortify their country. You see what I'm saying? I wonder if it's a switch like it is in Africa. See, Africa, they have grain production and everything, but the people in Africa don't grow the stuff for people in Africa. They got to buy that from other people across the globe. They got some crucial politics going on out here. Well, on another note, I guess Kim and his sister, King John, I mean, is this his name? Kim, what the fuck? Kim Jong-lu. Yeah. That's a crazy name for a dude. That's what always throw me off. Kim. What that mean? And his sister named Kim too. That's kind of crazy. But I guess both of them agreed that, look, we ain't even messing with Russia no more. You know what I'm saying? They told Russia basically, we can't do no more business with y'all because y'all disrupting the whole peace of the whole world. So we ain't going to war with y'all. We don't even want none of your money, even though we starved. We're going to get some money from them over there. That's the way it seemed to be going. Also, in politic news, something that I learned today, Biden then initiated a state of emergency for Ukraine where he can monitor and do a whole lot of extra presidential activities and duties. He's granted himself over 100 extra duties that he would never regularly have as just a regular president, but since he declared a state of emergency, you know what I'm saying? He taking over like the Duke of New York. I hope it ain't gonna end up like that. But Russia do got 1.5 million potential soldiers from Belarus. So Russia still got people that want to mess with them. But the major hitters like Korea and all them over there say, man, I ain't messing with you, dude. Got everybody and their mama looking at you. We don't want them sniffing. Don't start sniffing. Don't start sniffing. But Ukraine don't got no running water or no electricity in their cities. I mean, I don't know. Look, a former stronghold they had of coal mining, you know what I'm saying, fossil fuel and everything, is now home to about 1,000 inhabitants. The site and condition of this city are shocking. Not a single building can be found that does not show severe damage. So they done basically blew up half of Ukraine, but they still out there fighting. I don't know, man. I'll say this about the wars that may be fought. We're not going to benefit from it. We're going to keep paying for it, but we ain't going to benefit from it. They're going to tax us to death, enroll us, enlist us, probably under this new state of emergency. America been in the state of emergency in its own land. But because of you being in, y'all type of people that not connected with the people being in power. But anyway, unfortunately in Cuba they fighting forest fires. In Havana, Cuban firefighters, planes, and Defense Force helicopters were working on Friday to extinguish a large-scale forest fire which has been raging for 7 days on the east of the island. Man, they done had a 7-day fire over there, man. Come on, man. The blaze, which began on Saturday, has consumed large areas and caused extensive damage to the forest, plantations, and coffee crops. Look, we was already losing coffee for the climate change. Now it's burning up. You might have to get off coffee, y'all. You might have to do the same. Also, some update on some news. TikTok. They kicked out of all federal buildings. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody TikTok in the daytime at work no more. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all that's what they were saying they was going to do. They was going to block it in a lot of spots. But they also just opened up a mega prison. I'm going to get that video. I seen the video, but I can't. They might have took it down because I couldn't find it after I seen it. I'm going to look for it again. They got these guys out here looking real rough, man. Treating them real bad. Even though gang members in El Salvador are sent to this 2,000 prisoner prison. The new infatuated design to hold up to 40,000 criminals. I knew I had read a bigger number too. They just transferred 2,000, but it can hold up to 40,000. They just want to lock you up and get paid off it, man, all across the globe. It's over in El Salvador. I guess they're going to be making them here next. Like I said, I hope it don't turn into the King of New York where they just make a whole city of prisons. Okay, that's for all them people that don't want to listen. That's for all the people that didn't want to, you know what I'm saying, do what we told them to do. They might be working with the enemy. We ain't working for y'all. Ain't we working for y'all already? But with that, y'all, that's the news. Like, share, subscribe. Tune in. Got my mans on the music side that play a fly. He's just gonna shoot you a joint. Smoke. I was on the block. I had to study. I had to explore. I had some buddies. We got cruddy. We get gritty and grimy. And next thing you know, the cops trying to find me. So I dipped. I should have been on ship and went to Africa, dig what I done dug. Cause America still don't give no fuck. I seen a native on the news the other day talking about hanging niggas. What he say? That's what the brother Ben said. You know how it be. We build in this land. If you don't build, then your skills are useless. Nah, they mad cause he ain't toothless. And I'm tooth. Damn. Everything is a shim fam. So, build with your peoples. To Tech it won't be a sequel. But it'll definitely be familiars. Nigga, middle finger. I feel you or I kill you.
I'm from 111th Street where everybody is the same, but I put my work in. I'm a legend in the game, a legend in the game, a legend in the game. I put my work in. I'm a legend in the game.
I came in the game, what was I, about 12? The streets brought me pain, in return I bought hell. I rock bell, I excel. Battle anybody, I don't care, you tell. I showed a lot of love, I chopped a lot of game. I've been a lot of places, done a lot of things. Got diamond rings and diamond chains, but ain't shit changed. I'm deep off in the game, more than I ever been. Boy, I'm a veteran, who could give a fuck about some motherfuckers hating? I made them get their haircuts when their head was nappy. They daddy wasn't there, they thought I was the pappy. I gave these boys game, only God could give them. Now they locked up, snitching, wishing God could've saved them. I told them not to love them, I told them don't trust them. Let them suck your dick, if they worth it, gon' fuck them. I told them not to talk, I told him don't front, but he a rookie, a baby ass dum-dum. Man, where these hoe ass niggas come from? He didn't wanna be a G, wanted to be me. But how couldn't he be when I'm fly, baby?
I'm from 111th Street where everybody is the same, but I put my work in. I'm a legend in the game, a legend in the game, a legend in the game. I put my work in. I'm a legend in the game. I came in the game like a hurricane, knocking niggas on their ass. Guess who running things? I ain't find 111 found me. I ain't wanna be a G, I was forced to be. Had to let them niggas know they can't fuck with me. We was nothing but players, they was nothing but haters, with the exception of a nigga that I knew from Jamaica. Woody Mac gave me game, only God could've gave me. We started a movement, they thought we was crazy. Put it on their ass, bust a bitch head. When I wake up, when I go to bed, they aim at my feet, I aim at their head. A classic gangster, original real nigga. They hating this shit, but I'm still real nigga, and after all
higher than them hoes. Step on my toes, cause you get your shit broke. I mean your jaw, or maybe your whole mentality. Oh no, final technicality, fatality. Fucking with an immortal, insane rain. Oh, down, bullets up on their brain with the tongue swinging a sword. How that game? I don't care how many lines you rip or who you with. Staring at me like a bitch. I don't care how many lines you rip or who you with. You staring at me like a bitch. I don't care how many lines you rip or who you with. You staring at me like a bitch. In this jungle I rumble like an 800-pound gorilla. And how many people wanna step to this snooker? Hang out with Animal Kingdom. Come on and I break them. Incoherent niggas just to sing some. Shit, just smack you backwards and forwards. Oh no, come on, outside the forest. In this area it's the forest. Connected. Oh no, goddamn it, he didn't check it. Wreck the game. I told you, man, this is rugged terrain. But you don't understand. Insane velocity is the same as a prophecy with pissed off. Maniac. You sucking on stupid and then I'm hitting you off. With that raw, hot jump for your front. Trump, yeah, come on, spark a blunt. Lick it and light it. I don't care how you ignite it. I want it from dust mask to show you who faster. How you up like plaster. Man, you can use my motherfucking ass, I don't care how many lines you rip or who you with. You staring at me like a bitch. I don't care how many lines you rip or who you with. You staring at me like a bitch. I don't care how many lines you rip or who you with. You staring at me like a bitch. You can't handle the way I come. I'm picture on the mental. The gun sound like sun on everyone. But you wanna get into the mentality of tactics. Oh, goddammit, get on the stone like a hooker. I shook her and took her straight to the moon. I know she don't tell, but I don't give a fuck, yo. So that's the way I hip hop drip drop. The key style, east 120 your back. You wanna step to my sack? It's up in the air. It's down in your hair. It's gas everywhere. Do the piss off black and kick you right in your